provocative title, right? Ah, God, why all Div 2 content creators suck? Including me. I'm in this as well, although I would argue I'm for a slightly different reason. As a whole, it's called community outreach, or at least that's what I'm calling it. Once a Div 2 content creator has sort of established themselves as a content creator, you don't see them anywhere apart from their own mediums and platforms. You can literally search every Division 2 Discord that you are in that is not tied to a content creator for any content creator, and you basically won't find them. Once they've got enough followers and enough subscribers, they make their own Discord, or they may maybe have their own Discord to start with, and that's where they sit, and their word is law. So you can't question them, because if you do, they just kick and ban you. And it's because of this they end up in their own little vacuum, and they don't learn anything. They don't realise or get taught or understand anything about the community outside of their own community. There are many people playing Division 2, not as many as we would like, but there are. And you can only find small portions of them in varying Discords. And the majority of it is being monopolised by content creators. So, to put this a little bit into perspective, the top one is my Discord. The one below that is Rise of Brutality. He's our clan leader, so that's our clan Discord. Then we've got Kaiser and Pause, who are kind of like our media specialists. Lovely people, do a lot of outreach in a lot of different Discords and communities, etc, etc. Below that, we have I Got No Gold, his Discord, another member of our clan. Below that, we have Making Dough, another member of our clan. Many people of our clan have their own Discords, and every single member of our clan is active in every single one of those Discords. We share experience, we meet new people, we advise on builds, raids. It's basically what keeps us as a clan busy. We run weekly, weekend raids, and every single time we do one, we have 1 or 2 new people each and every time. Not the most impressive stats, considering what some people do with their content and streaming and whatnot, but we're able to get and teach new people through. We help them farm builds, we help them on floor 100. We get so many people through doing different things due to the amount of community outreach that as a clan we have, and we're always meeting new people. After that, I have my general Div 2 sort of folder. I'm in Broken Arrow Gaming, where they organise a lot of speedruns, teach speedruns, discuss builds, walkthroughs, guides. There are some of the best players among many different clans in that Discord. The same as Ground Force Zero, or just Ground Zero, I'm not sure, I can never really read it. But again, very, very high profile and prolific players. We then have Hot Adams, pretty decent streamer, and has a lot of community outreach as well. DJ Tickle is on there. Sully, good friend, Trinidadian, another streamer, and also does a good amount of community outreach, also plays Destiny 2 a lot. And the last one on there is the Dumpling Ground from Stella. If you don't know who Stella is, have you even divisioned? He's like one of the highest level players in the game, like 45,000 or something. He is a great person to be on good terms with, because if you've got a build idea or help and advice, I can guarantee you he's tried it, tested it, and will give you an honest opinion on it. And then my last few ones, the top folder is like all really big time streamers, but the one below that, that is the Vroom Discord and the LFN Discord for, well, LFN Speeds for Friends. Vroom is entirely full of speedrunners. I personally am not a speedrunner. I've participated in a few speedruns. I'm sort of like the backup guy when no one else answers the call kind of thing. But being in there, you learn some amazing things. What weird and wacky interactions there are, and just honestly, it's amazing just being able to just sit there and talk to some of the best players in the game with some weird and wacky ideas that they have. And then the very bottom one is the Div 2 official Discord itself. I have searched every single one of those Discords for the top 5 most known and highest sub count Div 2 content creators. None of them are in them. I've spoken to a lot of my friends about this as well, and they've searched, because a lot of them are speedrunners, are on and are in so many other Discords where they share information, and none of them are in there. So what do you end up with is a vacuum of where what they feel and think is they are doing is correct, but what the community is then doing is wrong. To put this into perspective, again, Floor 10, it's suddenly become this huge, big, new thing. So many people are doing videos on it. I can't say with 100% certainty, but 90%. I was the first person to do a video on Floor 10, and it was nearly 6 months ago. Not trying to play the big I am and, I did it first, but I thought that because I kind of do this part-time, I do this for a bit of fun, I'm not taking it seriously, but I always thought that I was probably the last person to know about Floor 10. Turns out I was probably one of the first, if not the first. And it's because of the communities and the Discords that I hang around in. Now, fast forward 5 months, and all these big streamers have just found about it, and they're passing on the incorrect and wrong information because it's second hand. But when you talk to them about it, in their communities and in their Discords, you're the arsehole. Another example is Tip of the Spear as a sniper build. I did my video on this 8 months ago. It's now also become this huge big thing. It's a new sniper build. No one's ever used this before. People have been using it for, I can actually tell you, for about 1 year and 7 months. It's been a speedrunner thing ever since LFN got within the 15-minute mark. It's been a thing for a very, very long time, but now, only just because the bigger content creators are hearing about it, is it now becoming a thing. Yet, if they had done a bit more community outreach and spoke to other people and learned a bit from other people, you, as consumers of their content, would have had the best up-to-date information as it was coming out. A lot of people are saying it is the best sniper build in the game. It absolutely isn't. Aces is more powerful. In some respects, depending on how you want to build it, but a high-end build is more powerful. There is a current new-ish stability sniper build going around using 2-piece D&H, 2-piece Overlord and 2-piece Petrov, because it's just got 105% stability or something absolutely mental like that. So you end up aiming the nemesis and the cursor, the crosshair, literally doesn't move. People are just figuring out that we can one-shot raid bosses in Iron Horse. We've been doing that since the Iron Horse raid basically came out. Nothing here is new, but because people aren't doing the community outreach and no one's communicating, and when people do communicate in these Discord, they're the bad guys and get kicked or told to shut up because that content creator is law or whatever. No information is being passed along. I love it when someone comes to my YouTube channel and I've posted a provocative video and someone goes, actually, no, dickhead. I love it. Bit of interaction. We're exchanging ideas. It might get heated and we might be calling each other dumb or whatever, but there's a passage of information. They might say something that goes, oh, actually, you know what? I haven't tried that. And in that situation, that actually might be a good idea. No one does this all we do is we see a video and go, oh, great video, my man, or good one, buddy, didn't think of that. And it's just like, dude, that is, not to quote Mean Girls or anything, but that is so 1 year ago. Like, the information that is being put out now in a lot of communities is, in some cases, a year old, which is my problem, because I'm this tiny new budding YouTuber trying to get all the information and starting a few controversies here and there, because of where I'm so small and tiny and diddy. I'm actually like 6'4", but we won't go into that. And absolutely trash at the game, by the way. I like the math, that's really about it. But because where I get this information, I'm like, okay, if I've got this information, I've got to be the last person on the planet that has any knowledge of this. So when I put information out there, I'm at the other end of the spectrum, where other people haven't done a lot of running around and asking questions and getting other people's opinions, and when they put their stuff out there and it's questioned, they get grumpy about it. And then on the flip side, when I get questioned, I don't know enough because I've just learnt it myself, such as Floor 10. Like I said, I put my video out like 5 months ago, and it's now only making the rounds, and I'm like, well, how is this a big topic? This is like 5-6 months old now. I don't understand how this is a big topic. What's all the fuss about? We've been doing this for ages, and I'm on the other end, so yeah, it's a bit weird. That's my problem. So what we end up with is a very disjointed community. Half of us are in the know, and the other half, the content creator half, annoyingly, I'm throwing it all out there, are anywhere between 5 months and a year behind. I try my best. I'm constantly picking people's brains. Literally about 10 minutes ago from recording this video, I was having a debate with a speedrunner on the applications of Eclipse Protocol. We learnt something from each other, which is fine. It's good to have those interactions. It's good to be challenged. It's good to test each other's knowledge and come to a consensus of what is actually better. So if you ask the speedrunning community, if you're running Eclipse and you're not using the chest and the backpack, there's something potentially clinically wrong with you, or you just do not know. If you ask the content creator side of the community, Eclipse Protocol is best used with a backpack with Creeping Death on. I've already done a video on this, Creeping Death, on a damage setup for Eclipse Protocol. So if you're using fire and you plan on killing things, Creeping Death is a straight up nerf. You are literally taking away so much damage. If you're running it on a foam build and you're in a group and you're just there to CC things, I would personally still argue that the Eclipse Protocol backpack is better, simply because there are going to be times where you need to shoot something and that 30% amplified damage is going to save your life. However, if you are going to run it on a foam build, it's fine. So the point of this video really is all content creators suck for one reason or another, and it's caused a rift or a divide within the community. So next time your favourite content creator, YouTuber, Twitch or whatever, is posting a video or going live, etc., talk to them, challenge them, get them to join other communities and learn. Because you would be surprised how much people do not know about this game. It's mind-boggling the amount of debates I've had about Eclipse, how multipliers work, how much one multiplier on its own is actually worth. Such as Fox's Prayer, how much does the 0.08 multiplier, like on its own, nothing else, just that as your only multiplier is Fox's, how much is it worth? It's about 15.2% critical hit damage, weapon damage or headshot damage. One of them, pick one. That's how much it's worth. So challenge them, and if they get grumpy about it, I'm sorry to tell you, then they are not worth your time. Challenge your content creators. The game is very stagnant right now. Let's amp it up a bit. All get on board, all on the same track, and spread the word around. Challenge them. Also, I'd die again here and then basically quit because Guardians is absolutely trash and I hate it. I really just can't be bothered. It's the last mission I need to do for my friggin' weekly as well, and it's just pissing me off. Anyway, good luck, have fun, don't die. Remember, I am trash.